So when you're looking at spinal health and spinal hygiene, how does that play into your overall health? I duck Mike here again on the subject of spinal health and spinal hygiene. We have to understand in life that your body is made to be used. We used to be farmers and fishermen. And so it was a natural everyday activity that we exercised and did a lot of things. Now what happened? We became industrialized and then we became modernized. Now we're in the information technical age and people have such sedentary lives. So if you ask yourself, how much hours during the day are you on a gadget? How many hours a day are you on the opposite side physically active? So being healthy is a product of having a balanced life. All right, there's a word called homeostasis. How does that exist in your bodies? Well, in order for you to have homeostasis, you need to be able to have 5 essentials that are covered in your life. Proper nutrition, proper fitness, proper rest, right thinking, and proper nerve supply. So when you're looking at spinal health and spinal hygiene, how does that play into your overall health? So we know that your posture is a mirror to your health. And that means that we can see things with a posture checkup. Posture screening is scientific. It gives us very specific information about the condition of your spine. So whether your eyes are level because your head is sitting on your neck right, or your neck is misaligned, then that would change that. Whether your shoulders are even or they're not because there's distortions in your body for a variety of reasons, maybe injuries or maybe just bad posture as a whole. And then there's your hips. Are your hips level? And that could be a result of this asymmetry of the hip rotation. And so we see all kinds of asymmetries in a posture check that tells us something's not right. So if you want to be able to maintain good spinal health, number one is you have to have a chiropractor take a look at it. Now, our remedy for health problems is to evaluate the structure of the body, and then we look into the areas that show deficiencies. And so for spinal hygiene, having a chiropractic checkup is essentially the best solution to anything building up over time. And then there's the lifestyle, because posture cannot just be caused by like an injury or a fall, but poor posture can be a slow, progressive, bad postural habits that can cause your body to distort. So spinal hygiene requires a proper evaluation by a chiropractor, following through with the chiropractor's recommendations for care, and then of course, 2 sides. There's called prevention and then there's called maintenance. So spinal hygiene is the result of what you do or what you don't do. So when you are looking at the way your life is now and you don't have any real concerns, you're in good shape. You know, when you do your posture screening, we test individuals. They either have no problems, they have medium problems, or they have severe problems. And so when we see the individuals that have no problems and we check their posture and it's good within the normal ranges, the first thing I want to tell them is you need to look at your life. You need to look at all the right things that you're doing, because you are doing more right things than wrong things. And so by doing an inventory of all this right stuff that you're doing, you want to write it down because you want to be conscious of the unconscious things that you do in your life. And then you will know why you are in good shape and you will know how to preserve that. If you go to docmikeblog.com and you look up under the 5 essentials for health, you will see in there a good study on each of these topics, and you will identify which of those 5 areas you're grossly deficient in. And then you can then apply the solutions for that. So in your habits, you're either going to take away your postural health and your spinal health, or you're going to add and support it. So people who get chiropractic care get guidance. So being a healthy person is the outcome of chiropractic care. Being out of pain, of course. Having a lifetime access to chiropractic care is what's important. It's up to you to act on it. You will have better health, you'll have better posture, and from there, you'll live longer and with less troubles. You can be aged and live your golden years without suffering. So it begins now when you're young.